Let's get it poppin', Taurus. This is your astrological weekly tarot prediction for the week of October 5th through the 11th. So this is going to give you some guidance on how you want to go about that week and what's going to come up for you. This is for your sun sign, again, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. So you can actually pay attention to all of those things and watch the other reads as well too to get a full picture of what's going to happen in the week. But let's jump in. Okay, Taurus, so the Two of Pentacles is coming up, and the element of Earth is your strength. So I think that this is indicating that you yourself have actually a pretty good gift at being able to balance that out. Being able to have balance, especially when it comes to financial security, just two different worlds. I'm saying two different things, and that could be work and family. Balance, really good balance of work and family, like work and home and things like that. And it could also be like literally working from home. You're doing an excellent job at balancing these things. Or it could be like, I want a little bit more balance, but really I actually think you're doing a fantastic job at that. The Knight of Cups. So this is actually the beginning of the week. You start off with this feeling of, okay, I'm navigating between two worlds here. And for you, it's going to be more physical and less internal. You know, with the other signs, like with the water sign, it'll be more of an internal thing. For you, it's an actual physical thing. You're navigating through various worlds, and we're in various communities, right? You got the people you are family with, you got your friends, you got your work, you got this community, that community. So it's two communities. So pay attention to the two that are really pulling you right now, and you're kind of bouncing between the two. So the Knight of Cups comes up on a Tuesday, and I think that that's kind of like, you're the sign of romance. You're ruled by Venus, you in Libra. And so you really do enjoy the comforts of life, the physicality, where Libra is more of like how things look. You enjoy how things make you feel, the actual comforts, foods and things. So you're going to be indulging on a Tuesday on those type of things. And the universe is encouraging you to do so. It could be romantic as well too. You might be on a date. You might be something that is just really like indulging in the pleasures. You like drinking too. Drinking, just it's a lot of like self-care as well. Just these sensual pleasures that you enjoy. So this is a week where you will perceive it between Monday and Tuesday as you're being rewarded for doing well, because you all love like a cause and effect. So, okay, I'm doing a good job at balancing this week, so I get a reward. You want to treat yourself. You want to reward yourself, especially if you've been, for some reason, limiting yourself. I don't know if you've been on some type of diet or if you've been on some type of thing you're doing that you're limiting yourself. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to just indulge in whatever coming up. And it could also be somebody indulging the senses too in a kind of very, sensual kind of way with another person. Hello, put yourself out there. And then the Seventh of Cups. So towards Thursday, you're going to be given like a kind of feeling, a kind of sensation when it comes to your emotions. And you're going to actually be analyzing in this week of October 5th, going towards the end, probably around the 9th. You're going to start feeling like, how do I navigate things? Like how am I navigating things emotionally? I don't think it's like a check-in with yourself, but that check-in starts with a thought at first. And that first thought is like, is everything really the way that I want it to be? And it actually, to me, doesn't seem like there's going to be some huge traumatic thing that happens to you, Taurus. It's more like you are, you're enjoying your week, and you just have a moment where you're like, you check in with yourself and you're like, is this really what I want? Or do I really feel good? Like, is this really what's making me happy? And so that's going to come towards Thursday. And then the Three of Swords. So something towards the end of the week is really going to trigger you. And we're going to pull some more cards because I want to know for certain what this is. But something is going to trigger you. What's coming up now is you're navigating through life fine, particularly this week. But that kind of feeling like, is this really good? Or am I really okay? Really signifies that there's something deep down inside, a deep, deep heartbreak that you found a way to maneuver past. Like you found a way to wall yourself up in that part of your life so you don't have to deal with it. and you're doing fine, but the universe is sending you that first signal. And remember, when the universe send you signals, pay attention, because first it's light, that's what's happening here, and then it gets more medium, and then it gets aggressive, and then it really just starts to fuck up your life. Really what it is it's saying there's a deep hurt inside of you that never was resolved, because with earth signs, especially with Taurus, there's this feeling of resentment, feeling of a grudge. You'll move past something, but you will never forget. Even if you have to deal with the people or deal with the circumstances, you will never forget. And the universe is saying there's some emotional work that needs to happen here. So you're going to feel that towards the weekend, that it's something's going to come up that makes you feel that way. In the moon, it's going to be something that's secret, something that's like done in the dark, something that's unconscious, something that it could be an unconscious thing, like that scent reminds me of this experience. Or it could be like kind of like maybe one of the vices, not like the vices like the devil where you feel tethered to it, but vices like the things that you do that you don't normally let other people see you do. It's going to be a great amount of exploration for you, particularly towards the end of the week. But that beginning of the week, as you are balancing this, you're balancing so well because you know, or you feel in between, caught in between two worlds, because you know you're going on a journey. You know, you're preparing yourself. Like earth signs is all about preparation, and you Taurus are no different. You are preparing yourself for whatever's going to come up. So you have a sensation or a sense of understanding that, okay, let me balance out my physical life so that I can actually do some more introspective thought later on in the life as it comes up, or the week. And the Emperor card. So the Emperor card really is very Taurus kind of feeling. The master of your fate, you know, the master of everything that you have going on. And really, you're not going to be able to get there unless you know what's going on here. And more than that, the Emperor is just simply saying to you, like, hey, this is the time for you to have to deal with whatever's going there, because he's looking that way. So he's going to say it's time to deal with it, and don't look at it as, you know, woe is me. Look at it as this is just a part of what you need to do. Like, you really want to level up. You really want, you know, to live your fullest life. Don't assume that this discomfort and this thing that takes you out of your routine is for your sabotage. In fact, it's actually something that you need to analyze, because Taurus, you know, you're stubborn. You know, you like what you like, and you like it the way that you like it. And the beautiful thing about it is that when you're trying to do something, no one can knock you off your path. But when it comes to more of these internal emotional things, sometimes that stubbornness is so stuck that it's actually holding you back. And then the Page of Wands, which is go on a journey. So you're beginning this week by preparing yourself, and then you're going to get all the way to because this is the 10 of Wands, you're going to get all the way to the Page of Wands by the weekend, by Saturday or Sunday, and you're going to be prepared for the journey. You're going to know what this is, and I don't necessarily think you got to deal with everything at one time. I just think that it's going to come up, and you're going to be ready and prepared to go on this journey. 5 of Swords, this is commonly coming up during this week. So it's talking about feeling like, is there just something, and it's very much so a you card, Taurus, is there just something about me? You know, is there something about me that's making it hard for me to get what I want when it looks like everybody else is able to get it? Do I have to do things 10 times harder? Things are 10 times harder for me. That's what you think mentally. When in reality, you have this 9 of Wands, which is like, you know, you're not afraid to do the hard work, but you have to get past this thing, whatever this thing is. And the only way to get past it is to deal with it. And the 7 of Swords, which is, it's kind of like you're being a mastermind. I'll use the word ninja, but you're just being like this mastermind behind your mental thoughts. So really, if there's an issue that comes up this week, it's because you are suffering mentally from a sense of feeling insecure. And you're feeling insecure about like how an emotional, the origin of this sense of insecurity is going to be confusing, but it's going to come from something deeply down emotionally that Friday is going to show up for you. And then you're going to know how to navigate it. You're going to be a mastermind of how to navigate it. But know that like, you need to understand that you can feel insecure, but no, it's not that because you're not doing the work. you know, because you're doing the work. You don't have a problem with that. It's not that you're not well at balancing. You can do that. You know, you enjoy life. It's this sensation of thinking that things are worse than what they actually are. They're actually not that bad. Like, you're going to deal with this, but I don't want you to amplify it and make it worse than what it is. I want you to be a mastermind of how you go about that. So this is your weekly prediction, Taurus, for the week of October 5th through the 11th. And again, this is for your sun, your rising, and your moon. Find out what those other things are so you can look at the other reads, because I do the elements. I do each one of your astrological reads, so you can go in and see a full picture of the various aspects of your life that's going to be impacted in the upcoming week. Subscribe.